How's it going?
Great, Mikey. How are you?
Doing great. Doing great.
The offense maybe wasn't clicking as much as it was last week. It's just one of those games where, a win and a win, and you're going to celebrate it any way it comes.
You know what? I just got to give credit to the defense first, and obviously give credit to Tulane as well. That's a great team. Like Ryan said earlier, their record doesn't speak for what they are. They've played some top teams, and they've competed every single week, so all respect to them. But our defense, once again, played lights out tonight. Offense had to get a few things clicking, but when we needed to provide, we came through in crunch time, so I'm happy about that, happy about the win, but just got to get better and keep stacking. Got a big one next week.
Tulane really forced you guys to throw the ball tonight, didn't run the ball a whole lot as Isaiah Bowser goes out. What did you feel like? How did you feel like you performed down the stretch, and what did your team get another game-winning touchdown?
I mean, there's some things that we can clean up, obviously. We had some key third down conversions that we needed on that game-winning drive, but honestly, just got to get back to the tape, make the corrections that we can. And when you have a back like Zay Bowser, I mean, obviously teams are going to try and take him out of the game. So just have to be able to step up and provide what needs to be done to win the game.
Mike, you obviously remember the big pass at the end to Brandon Johnson to get that touchdown to put you ahead. But previous to that, you had a 3rd and 10 that you had to throw a pretty clutch ball on. Take us through that one. Did that kind of set up your mentality to get things going there to get that last drive done?
That was a crucial third down conversion. Great protection from the offensive line. Ryan ran a good route, knew where the sticks were, turn around, put the ball on them, and pretty much that was just a huge conversion that ultimately led to us being able to score on that drive. So that was just big. We practiced that all week, so I mean, just converting that third down. We didn't do a great job of that the whole night, but when it came down to it in the crunch time, we were able to come through, so that was good for us.
Mikey, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. How important was that to you to protect the ball?
That was very important to me. Always coming into the game, it's always important to protect the ball because we know that our defense is going to be able to hold up. So if we protect the ball, don't give the defense any easy way out, we'll be able to come up with a win. So defense always provides for us, so we just got to keep the ball away from their offense, honestly, and set our defense up in great positions because they're going to be able to come through. Had that one fumble though. Just got to try and eliminate all turnovers. That was kind of crucial at the end of the half. But we'll go back, see what happens. Just get better from this. But obviously, try and protect the ball as best as I can. That's my job as quarterback. So just trying to keep that and keep continuing that.
Mikey, how important is it to have a veteran guy to throw to like Brandon Johnson?
Oh, it's crucial. I mean, just him being able to understand defenses as well, it's just huge because he understands where people are, where he needs to be, how to make himself open, so it just makes my job a lot easier. And also a veteran offensive line, that's huge. In situations like with Tulane, they ran a very unique defense. They sent some unique pressures, so with them being able to help me out and us being able to communicate well together, veteran offensive line and then a veteran receiver like Brandon Johnson makes my job a lot easier.
Yeah, Mikey, it seemed like the game really slowed down for you last week with your 5 touchdowns. And this week, even though you didn't score as much, do you think that each game is getting easier for you? Or with the different defenses you're seeing, do you think that each one presents a different challenge?
I just feel like getting more games under my belt gives me more confidence. Also getting playmakers back and things like that. We had Isaiah Bowser back this past few weeks. I mean, he's a huge part for defenses to try and focus on. Ryan O'Keefe's making huge plays. Brandon Johnson making huge plays. So just getting all of our guys healthy. And, I mean, really it's just what I do in preparation for the week. I'm more comfortable with the routine that I'm in now. So it's just preparation during the week. I feel very comfortable with what's going on. My coaching staff is getting comfortable with how we're handling things. So it's just a full effort with being able to come out and execute on a Saturday. So everything that just kind of leads up to the week, I feel more comfortable with.
Mike, there's been a lot of talk about people coming in to support the young starting quarterback, you, of course, in this case. Talk about, though, in your case, your point of view, you kind of stepping up and taking over in big moments. Like, what do you feel like you've done to achieve here?
I feel like playing the position of quarterback, it's kind of like you have to live for those moments. And if you want to be on the big stage for this game, everyone wants to live for those moments. So I try and take advantage of those moments. I try and seize the moment. Don't ever let the moment take advantage of me. So I always try and make the most of those, do whatever I can to help the team win, honestly. So big moments like that, I try and take advantage of them, and this is kind of what we train for. This is what we live for in the game of football, especially playing a position of quarterback.
Like, speaking of those big moments, I guess it was the second home game. You kind of had to, come back in the fourth quarter to win. Just what was the feeling like when you connected with Brandon and knowing you got the score that you needed? I know the game wasn't over at that point, but you were trailing at that point. What was the feeling like when you found him?
It felt great because we got the lead, and basically it was up to our defense. So when it's up to our defense, we're going to be able to pull it out. So that's just another props to the defense, just how excellent they've been playing recently. So it was great to get that drive going. It was obviously needed. We needed that big time, so it was just something that we had to do to win the game.
Last one, just following up on that. I mean, there's something to be said about teams that just find a way to win. You've done it in the fourth quarter multiple times now. What do you take away from that? How can you build on those game-winning drives?
Just preparation in the week through our coaches. Coach Malzahn has always instilled in us refuse to lose, so that's kind of how we're playing every single play, actually. Just trying to do what we can to be able to pull out a win. Sometimes it's not going to be pretty. Like for the offense tonight, it wasn't that pretty, but being able to pull out a win feels a lot better. And then you just get better from the film, continue stacking each week, and continue doing what we got to do to pull out a win.
Is it sunk in yet, like the difference in where you are now and where you were a year ago? I mean, things have changed quite a bit.
Well, I mean, I was in high school last year, so it's pretty crazy. I was watching my high school last night, actually. So it's honestly crazy just to see that I was playing last year high school football, and now I'm on a stage like this. But it's just all glory to God, honestly. It's just a blessing to be here. Thank you, guys.